Hysteria all the time.
Yes, Hysteria Satellite TV has channels for the whole family.
Live from the world headquarters of Fox News, the most powerful name in news.
And now Hysteria presents
Fox Report with Shepard Smith. Fair news, balanced news, now.
Gary Condit has cut a deal, agreeing to talk to the FBI, but only if the D.C. police are not there. As Fox reports tonight, this day 86 in the search for Chandra Levy, the congressman agreeing to help the FBI create a profile of his good friend, what she did, where she went, who her friends were, trying to figure out who might have wanted to hurt her. But a longtime FBI profiler tells Fox News Condit will be under the microscope as well, and likely he will be asked if he knows anything about her disappearance. And now from our newsrooms coast to coast, Fox reports across America. Maryland, not a pretty afternoon for a commute around D.C. A dump truck crashing through the guardrail on the Beltway near Andrews Air Force Base.
This is Arnie Pie with Arnie in the Sky. We've got big problems on the Springfield Memorial Bridge, people. Traffic going way back in both directions. And look out at the corner of 14th and Elm, because I just dropped my bagel.
Cops say the truck driver cut off by a car, the truck driver injured, the other driver held by police, and traffic a nightmare. Illinois, lightning hits tall buildings like the Sears Tower dozens of times every year. But this time, the lightning bolt caught on tape. The video also slowed down in order to see it up close and personal.
625. Can't you hear the container computer blaring? You always notify me when another experiment has been activated.
Texas, a man with an idea on how to survive a tornado bed. You hear the warning, just pop the top and jump in the box. The whole thing's made to be bolted to a concrete pad. It's got a steel frame and there's a light inside. And what if something falls on top of the bed? It even has a little escape hatch.
Don't worry, little fella. I'll take care of you until we find your parents. Hold baby and scene fades to black.
Pam, you're not supposed to read that part.
Oh!
California, a woman buys an old ledger book at a yard sale and discovers it's Hugh Hefner's notebook from the days when he was putting together Playboy magazine.
And I want to especially thank Mr. H for having me here today. Unfortunately, I have a plane to catch, but I take some great memories with me. Mixing it up with Static, hanging with the Hawkins, but the best memory is this fast game of hoops I had with some dude called Mr. Spin.
He pushed me to the outside of them guys, and I had to beat Mike Skinner, but I had to beat him for a million.
You were very vocal yesterday, Dale, that you don't particularly care for this rule package. Did it frustrate you during the day?
Oh, it was very frustrating. Nobody could stay in front, and it was a chess game of getting there and staying there, and it just worked out for us to be there at the right time.
Playboy claims the notebook was stolen. They're offering a $2,000 reward and a tour of the Playboy mansion, but the experts say she could get up to $8 grand elsewhere, and that's a Fox watch across America. Fearless tourists in Australia look danger right in the eye, and an injured swan gets a second chance at life, so get ready to go around the world in 80 seconds. China, bracing for a typhoon. Fierce winds and heavy rains already battering Hong Kong, the city's streets nearly empty, and travel a disaster. The weather disrupting everything from land, sea, and air. Winds gusting nearly 100 miles an hour, forcing many shops and businesses to close up. The pounding rains also causing some flooding. Australia, a possible death wish caught on tape. Flocks of tourists rushing to watch sharks chomp on a dead whale. But some of the visitors are risking their lives and limbs, heading one of those killer great whites while it feasts on the whale. Another tourist taking a gamble by standing on the actual carcass of the whale. The Australian government planning to impose a law to force people to keep their distance. Vietnam, let there be light. The ancient art of lantern making, keeping things bright in this central Vietnamese town. Tons of them produced by hand using painted silk and bamboo. Forget street lights, strings of lanterns light the way here. England, a swan-saving mission. Samson the swan had its beak broken when someone threw a bottle at it. A dentist volunteering more than 100 hours of his time to build that swan a new plastic beak. Now the swan, gaining strength and swimming toward a full recovery, And that's a wrap on this Fox trip around the world in 80 seconds. I'm Shepard Smith in New York. Great to have you with us as Fox reports tonight. We love to hear from you. And don't forget to start your day tomorrow with Fox and Friends. Steve, Edie, and Brian. Tomorrow, their special guest, Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, right here.